All right, chip of the day. We have a low input voltage, 1 amp, low dropout, linear regulator with supervisor. Always bring your supervisor with you. It is a TPS72518. I have no idea what these guys are. I got a little grab bag of them. The Anchor Electronics has the little dollar grab bag, so I had never seen these before, so let's give them a try. It's a cute little package. Is way down there. See him? Little surface mount guy with a tab on him. He's cute. So there's a family of these things. You can see the data sheets for lots of different part numbers. We have the 1.8, which is a 1.8 volt regulator. All right. So what's its claim to fame? 1 amp output. That's pretty healthy for a little guy like that. They have different ones. I wish I'd gotten the adjustable one. That'd be kind of cool. Let's see here. Dropout voltage, blah, 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 blah. It has, well, we'll get to all that other stuff here. Here's the package. It is a SOT223-5. So that's kind of fun. It has an enable pin, so you can turn it on and off. Input, ground, and out. And then a not reset, which we'll take a look at. All right, so our part is the 1.8 version. It looks like this inside. All right. So there's a pass FET, so, you know, very low dropout. So it's not going to get hot either because it won't have very much voltage drop across that thing there if you don't want it to. So there's input and output. It looks for too much current or too hot, so it turns itself off if those things happen. There's a VREF of 1.22 inside. And then this is the thing here. It looks to see if the output ever drops below 5%. If the output ever drops below 5%, it then fires this open collector FET. And you can read that with something or other and know that something funny went on. So anyway, just kind of a monitor. That's the supervisor there. He supervises things. All right. Do we need anything else in the data sheet? I don't think we do. Again, there's the amount of PC board area you need in order to get the specified output. So there's a whole big thing here on thermals of these little guys. I've talked about that before in some other video, but let's see here. Where is it in the data sheet? I saw it in the data sheet. Anyway, there's a whole page there, and there's graphs like this. PC board copper area in square inches, the thermal resistance in degrees C per watt. So how hot does it get for every watt? And you can see here that with 1 square inch of PCB copper, we've got about an 80 degree centigrade Celsius rise in temperature for every watt dissipated. So yeah, things like that. Another one here that has graph. Anyway, a whole bunch of things on thermals of this thing. You do have to pay a lot of attention to devices like these little guys. It has a power tab on it, but it needs to be attached to a hunk of copper. Okay, so yeah, there you go. All right, let's hook one up, play with it. All right, so I have 4.9 volts going into the board. I've got 1.8 volts on the voltage regulator there. And let's see here, what did I just do? Just a second. What happened? There we go. I lost a connection here. There we go. All right. Got 1.8 volts, and I'm going to load it down with this, I think it's a 6.8 ohm resistor. And I'm going to load it down, and you can see the, I'm drawing 1/4 of an amp, 0.27 of an amp, and we're still right here at 1.8 volts. It just dropped a little tiny bit. It went from 0.8048 to 0.80000. So anyway, there you go. That was with 1/4 amp of power dissipation with no heat sink on the part. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I can also demonstrate the Supervisor. If I, let's see, let me remove these. And let's see if I can induce a power glitch. Let's see if I can do that. Yeah. So, you see that little LED light up there? Oops. I have the LED hooked up to that open drain, and I have a 1K resistor on it, so he lights up nice and bright. And what I'm doing is I'm shorting the output just briefly. And the supervisor says, whoa, something bad happened, and it triggered and tells you what's going on. All right, so that's the supervisor circuit. And it does have over current, over temperature protection and everything. So yeah, it's a nice little part. If you need 1.8 volts, which I never do, at least not to date. A lot of new circuits operate at very low voltages and battery-powered applications, and everything's all the rage of lower and lower voltages and powers and things like that. So these might come in handy later on, but right now I have no use for them. I did use one of these little boards here that I've showed for, let me turn this off, just to hook it up. It's one of these boards that this is for a 16 pin. It has a 16 pin SO on this side and a 16 pin TS SOP on the back. And the lead pitch of this device is the same as an SO part. So I just kind of put it on this board to test it out. Yeah, there you go. All right, that was Chip of the Day, a TPS72518, a 1.8 volt regulator. Yeah, pretty cool, 1 amp.